mom, and my son is now almost 5 years old, and it's crazy because I look back to 5 years ago and how I felt and how I was kind of trying to go through and figure out everything during that time, and I felt shattered. I felt lost. I felt like I just didn't know who I was and how I got there and what I was going to do, because I was a new mom and I had no clue what I was doing. And honestly, I still don't, but I really confidently believe that I know how to figure it out. So what actually changed? The thing that I want to talk about is that the one thing that I really stuck to and focused on the entire 5 years is this. Love. Love is what I drove into that relationship with my son. That is actually what I used to approach his dad, because that relationship was so difficult for me because I had so much hurt and trauma from it, which I still have. I went from 5 years ago, him being in this very toxic place, being verbally abusive, emotionally abusive, very toxic in just how he was doing things, and nothing was revolved around our son except to manipulate me or to do something directed towards me. And that was 5 years ago. It was so hard to communicate. I just shut down because I couldn't deal with it. I didn't know how to deal with it. And over the 5 years, today, we are able to work together. We're not perfect by any means, and I know that there's so much to work on, but the change and the shift of that dynamic is so different, and I truly believe it's because I literally drove and spit up love and kindness into everything I did and the way I did it. And yeah, there were times where I messed up and I didn't have that, love or that kindness, and I kind of, got bothered and irritated. Yeah, that happened. That definitely happened. You need to just practice it, and that's the only thing that will really help you. And I truly believe this in any relationship, anything dealing with people. I really believe that if you do things out of love, with compassion and kindness, it really will make a difference, and everything that we do will affect something else. I'll say it again. Everything that we do is going to affect someone or something else. And this is so true, because when you go to a stranger and if you just smile at them, they can actually have that be like the main highlight of their day. And think about how they're going to treat other people and how they're going to basically be in the world, what that vibe is that they're giving out. It's gonna be at a higher vibe. And you, with your smile, did that. With co-parenting, I know it gets really hard and difficult, and there's a reason why you guys are not together and co-parenting has to happen. But the thing is that you can really make a difference on your own, because I know over the 4 years, I really was doing everything on my own in terms of the work, right? Like, I was the one who was trying to make things better and staying in my own lane with how I wanted to be and how I chose to be, because I knew that the only way I could act was by setting these boundaries, but doing everything out of love and compassion and kindness. And with that, I truly believe that was what was shifted, because it put him in a place where he couldn't do anything but respond to love. He didn't have any anger, any resentment, any like negative feelings to bounce off of, to be negative back. He only had positive feelings that he could go off of. And really, that's what changed. And yes, it was so hard. So hard, especially on the days when you're super stressed out, you don't get enough sleep, your kid is being difficult and tantruming, and there's on and on and on and on. There's so much stuff, right? Because as a single parent, you just have so much going on. But treat the other person with kindness. Try it. Try to consistently do it and practice it. Practice the patience, practice not saying anything until you kind of digest what was said and reiterate it. Talk to them like you would like someone at work. You can think of them in the sense where you have to be nice to them. Whether you like them or not, you have to just be nice to them. And why are you doing that? You're doing it for your kids. It's out of that love for your kids, that you are going to have emotionally stable and healthy parents, and that relationship between the parents, to show them that that's how relationships look. And that's gonna just make everyone and everything better. I don't know if it's gonna change your person in a year or in 5 years like it did for me, but I know that if you treat someone in love and kindness and compassion, I don't think that there's gonna be any detriment to that. Keep your boundaries, show love, show kindness, show empathy. Do that and try it and see what kind of changes actually will happen for you. And one other thing that I want to add to this that's so important is to take care of yourself and also show that same love, kindness, empathy to yourself, because you matter. You are the most important piece in that puzzle. You want to be the person that is able to take care of them, so you have to take care of yourself first. It's not about what someone else wants. It's not about what your kid is asking you for. It's not about what your circumstances are. It's not about what your environment is. It's just going to be about what you want, and you're going to tell it where to go for your life that you want to make. So this is something that I truly practiced over the 5 years, and I had such amazing results with it, and I cannot tell you how much it's healed me to do that. It's helped me let go of a lot of things. I feel lighter doing that and being that better person instead of feeling crappy about myself, or, you know, getting angry or being like that negative person or doing something that I regretted doing. And it just worked. And I want to share that with you because I think it's so important to have a strong parent, because I believe happy parents equal happy kids. So please try it. Let me know if you do. Comment down below. And if you want more tips or more information, please go to my website. It's at www.missdianadai.com, and that's all linked below. I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.